3 children, including a teenager from Ajax, have been accused of carrying out 9 armed robberies during a month-long crime spree across the Peel region. 3 children, including a teenager, carried out 9 armed robberies. A month-long crime spree. Could you imagine if they actually took that focus and dedication and applied it to something, I don't know, beneficial, like their education, like their future? Listen, if you're interested in stories like this, I do them all the time. Do me a favor, hit the subscription button now. So according to the police, several armed suspects, children that are armed, several armed suspects robbed 9 retail businesses between February the 13th to March 10th. That says a whole other thing about the police. So 6 of these robberies took place in Brampton, while the other 3 were in Mississauga. In all 9 thefts, police say the suspects made demands for cash and used a stolen car as their getaway vehicle. So I would imagine, since they're children and 1 teenager, they're probably not even old enough to be driving. They know enough to evade the police to carry out 9 of these armed robberies. They know enough to use a stolen vehicle. Like, these kids have some kind of brain cells. If they could just zero in and focus, use it for something productive. So 3 suspects were identified and arrested in Toronto, where a stolen vehicle and 2 fake guns were seized, always with the fake weapons. I'm not surprised. A 15-year-old from Ajax has been charged with 9 counts each of robbery and wearing a disguise with intent, along with 7 counts of use of imitation firearm. The teen also faces charges of possession of property obtained by crime and 2 counts of failed to comply with release order. 15 years old. A 17-year-old from Toronto also faces similar charges. Another Toronto teen, 16, has been charged with possession of property obtained by crime. So the investigation apparently continues, and police say further arrests and charges are anticipated. Clearly, these guys are going to snitch each other out. It's inevitable. It's a part of the stupid, idiotic decision-making that they've made thus far. And of course, if you're still listening to this, you're probably thinking what I'm thinking. Where the hell are the parents? I'm assuming there are none. I have to assume that. Oh, and let me also point out, I'm not saying that, someone's home life could be so terrible that this is their only resort. But even in saying that, it's not your only resort. There are other things you can do. You're old enough to work. Like, I don't understand why this is the go-to. Like, what makes you think this is going to work? It's clearly 100% short-sighted monetary gain. And if I have to guess, it's so they can get some money and they can flex for social media. Well, good job. You just screwed your future. You just screwed it up. For what? Listen, I have not done any stories about robbery where people are robbing, stealing from retail businesses and they get away. There hasn't been one. With all the research you've done, I'm assuming they've done some research, some planning. You mean to tell me you didn't look into this, the success rate? Because, I know I would have. And I would have seen that the odds were against me, that this was going to be successful. I want to know what you believe drove these children to doing this. And if you are a parent, what are you doing to keep your children on the straight and narrow? I'd like to do a video every single Sunday where I just comment on the comments. So if you have something interesting to say and you'd like me to comment on your comment, Hit the comment section. I will certainly shout you out in the comments show that I will do every single Sunday, but I need enough comments to do it. Hit the subscription button, hit the comment section. Doses.